What's going on, everybody? The Iceman here on the Iceman Wrestling Network, Iceman's Return YouTube channel. On this Monday afternoon, we have Raw tonight, the start of the King of the Ring tournament, which will continue on to tomorrow night on the WWE Network to crown a King of the Ring. In this video, it's really, I saw a lot of mixed reaction about Extreme Rules last night, and I thought the card fared a lot better. Um, Actually, when it was all said and done, than prior to seeing it you know beforehand. I think the WWE with the gimmicks they did a halfway decent job. I thought Roman Reigns and Big Show were the match of the night. That was my favorite match. I mean, they just took it to town. They gave the fans everything they wanted in this match, and I don't think this kind of match between those two could get much better than that. So, I don't know whether the feud's going to continue or not, but yeah. So I thought that was good. I thought Neville with Bad News Barrett in the pre-show was an excellent match. Neville is going to be a humongous superstar someday in the WWE, without a doubt. And hopefully it's sooner than later. Um, but we'll just have to wait and see what develops there. And the cage match was so cage match. I mean, it was sort of neat seeing Randy Orton do the pedigree. It was sort of cool seeing Seth Rollins do the RKO. But there was just a lot of slamming into the side of the cage, and a lot of the guy, Seth Rollins trying to escape so often. I mean, that was the whole idea, though, to get out of the cage or take a pinfall. And then, of course, the Kane involvement. You knew Kane wasn't going to screw Seth Rollins over. I mean, just, you know. But anyway, we're going to see much of the same probably at Payback. And, with the I Quit match with Cena and Rusev, I mean, I'll be honest with you, I don't want to see that. And the bottom line is, Cena never quits. He never gives up. So we already know Cena's going to win this match. Now, if Rollins and Orton wrestle again for the WWE World Heavyweight Title, they got to have another guy involved. I can't see another one-on-one match. I don't see it. Um, I think we're going to start seeing a feud with Bray Wyatt and Ryback after Bo Dallas getting destroyed by Ryback last night, and everybody knows Bo Dallas and Wyatt are brothers in real life. It'd be sort of cool the WWE put these two guys together, maybe form another tag team. Bo Dallas and Wyatt. I mean, just knowing that they are brothers, I think that'd be pretty cool. But yeah, I expect to see a bit more of the same on Payback, and this is part of the issue with the WWE right now. They're not using enough of their talent on their roster, and they got guys. Let's face it, they got guys. Dolph Ziggler could be going after the WWE title. I mean, he's had the belt before, or the world title. He's had it before. Um, he's one you could add into the mix. We also could see Kane eventually going after Seth Rollins for the belt. I don't see Rollins losing this belt anytime soon. I think if he does lose, it will be at SummerSlam. And unfortunately, if he does lose at SummerSlam, it will probably be to a baby-faced Brock Lesnar. But I don't see Lesnar holding on to that belt too long because of his scheduled appearances. I don't think the WWE Universe would put up with it. But then again, Vince doesn't really care, the bottom line. But the product itself needs more of the the talent on the roster more involved, not just the same guys every single week. Seth Rollins has been in the main event on Raw, since last year in some sort of capacity. Him coming out, doing those same segments week after week when he comes out with J&J Security, or whether he comes out with Kane or Big Show or Triple H or Stephanie, he spiels off the same kind of stuff, much like Paul Heyman did when he came out with Brock Lesnar. But you know, what do you guys really want to see? I mean, we're not going to go back to the Attitude Era type things. And let's face it, yeah, there was a lot of good stuff that went on back then, but there was a lot of stuff that never ever should have happened. It was in very poor taste. I mean, even after the Attitude Era, for a little bit of time, Mae Young getting pregnant by Mark Henry and giving birth to a giant hand. I mean, come on, guys. I mean, did anybody really like that? I mean, seriously? Um, yeah, the WWE did a lot of things back then that they would not be allowed to do now. You'll never see anybody, you know, them make them look like they get blown up in a limousine just for the fact, too many deaths that occur from WWE stars. And, obviously we all remember the Chris Benoit and the Eddie Guerrero. And so that would be in very, very poor taste. So WWE, their audience, it's interesting too because the demographics are different depending on what city they go to. I mean, you're always going to have a lot of younger kids and women, and you're going to have your fair share of, older male adults. But WWE is not going to make changes where it's going to affect the younger audience. It's just not going to happen. But they can still have a great show if they utilize more people on their roster. And God knows I've been saying this for a long time. Everybody's saying, the Shield's been up for 2 years now, pretty much, and they've gotten them going in full bore. Um, they brought up Neville. They got the Lucha Dragons. Um, I'd like to see Sami Zayn come up sometime soon. And we got Kevin Owens. You know, we know we'll see him somewhere down the road. But don't forget about your other mid card guys that you already have there. It's like with John Cena with his US Open Challenge. Why does he need to go up against Rusev again at another pay per view when he challenges somebody different each week on Monday Night Raw? So why can't he go out there and have a challenge from one of the mid card superstars? I mean, yeah, of course he'll beat him, but then there could be a beatdown after Cena beats him where they beat him down and it creates a feud to where, okay, we got an upcoming pay per view. We'll feud with this guy on the pay per view. People don't realize, a lot of people are saying, well, the mid carders aren't big enough to go up against John Cena for the U.S. title. The U.S. title is a mid card belt. John Cena has that belt. So that's why these mid carders should also be involved in a title match on pay per view. It doesn't always have to be people like the Kanes of the world or the Wyatts of the world or the Rusevs of the world. I mean, let's face it. The WWE can do that, and they got enough writing staff to where they can come up with something good. And I don't know whether the WWE really cares about making the best product they could. They have no competition that is close to them that they have to worry about. But in my eyes, I mean, if you want to keep this wrestling promotion, you know, on top of the mountain, so to speak, you know, you're paying people to write a great show. You know, that's what they need to do. They need to start writing a good show. So all in all, again, a lot of criticism about Extreme Rules last night. There's a lot of people that thought it was good. A lot of people, totally trashed it. I thought it was pretty good. It was better than I had expectations for. So anyhow, give me your thoughts. Give me your opinions. And again, the tournament, the King of the Ring, begins tonight on Raw, and it concludes tomorrow night on the WWE Network. So we'll just have to wait and see what develops there. And is there anything that's going to be given to the winner? Is the winner going to have an opportunity for a title shot in some capacity? We'll have to wait and see. We'll find out probably tonight on Raw. So everybody, peace out. Enjoy your Monday, and we'll see you all next time. This is the Iceman.